Now for number 2 on your study guide. This one is a question, it gives you some coordinate pairs, and for each A, B, and C, it wants to know is the set of coordinate pairs a function. So remember, we talked a lot about birthday analogy. Nothing can have two birthdays. So an x value, for example, let's look at B, that -4 can't show up twice. So if I look at part B, -4 doesn't show up twice, -3, I don't see it over there at all for another x value. 0 is not repeated for an x value, 3 is not repeated for an x value, 5 is not repeated. So none of those are repeated, and that's all I really have to look at. And so that thing is, yes, it is a function. If I look, let me get rid of this, zip. So if I look at A, 5, I walk through, x value, nope, it's not repeated anywhere, so that's good to go. Now I look at the 4, and this says 4 maps to 2. My next coordinate pair for this one says that 4 maps to 0, so if I were to graph it, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put my -2, so I would get a dot here, and I would get a dot here. And you should see that that thing would not pass the vertical line test right there. So 4 has what we've called 2 birthdays in this case, so that makes this not a function. For part C, I think, does it pass? Yep, it passes. So 5 isn't repeated, 4 isn't repeated, -4 isn't repeated, 0 doesn't show up twice, and 12 does not show up twice. So that one is a function.